Hot 1041.
Hot 104.1, St. Louis' source of hip-hop and R&B is Princess Storm. And I feel like she's my auntie in a little bit. Auntie Bevy Smith is in the building.
Hi,
What's poppin'? How you doing?
I'm good.
Welcome back to St. Louis. You just finished the panel discussion. Is that a little different for you? Because you're a TV and a radio personality.
No, actually, I moderate a lot of panels. So I love doing that.
So one thing I heard when I was listening to you, you said this is the red bottom.
What is your red bottom proposition?
What is your red bottom proposition?
Yes.
Explain that a little bit.
So here's the thing. Everybody loves a Louboutin shoe.
We love them. They
But
expensive.
why do you love them?
And they hurt.
Because of the red bottom. That's what makes the shoe really special. Because there's lots of great brands out there that make sexy shoes, that make fabulous shoes. But why do you want to spend $300, $500, $600 more on a Louboutin? It's because of the red bottom. That's what makes it special. So, what makes you special, Princess? What makes me special, as I mentioned on the thing, is that I am very accessible. So you do feel like I'm their auntie, and then other people feel like I'm their big sister, or people feel like I'm their homegirl that they can hang out with, or whatever it is. So I'm very accessible. People feel like they connect with me. But then the other part of it is that I'm also aspirational. So my lifestyle is such that, you know, I'm a world traveler. I do get to hang out with a lot of fabulous celebrities. I do live in New York City. I do go to the biggest premieres. I do get to do all these things. So it's that combo that makes me special. That's my red bottom proposition.
So listen, I heard you up there talking, and I was just totally blown away. Being empowered by a woman in this industry is amazing to me because there's so many men. And you know, sometimes I hate to curse, but like, you gotta be a bitch. You know what I mean? You gotta jump out there and just be that person, because I feel like being submissive or holding back, it don't always get you that far. So how was your journey for you being in this field?
Well, you know, I got into this field very late. I'm not like you guys. I wasn't a young woman who decided she wanted to go into entertainment.
Yeah.
I was 38 years old when I decided to do this. So it was a very different time for me. I'd already distinguished myself in my other careers. I had already been very successful. So I came into this new life, this entertainment life, with a certain amount of confidence already built in, because I had already slated other things.
So one more thing you talked about. You said all money ain't good money.
Yes.
And young people, we don't like to hear that. We be like, that's $1, I'm going for it right now. That's another cent, I'm going to take that in my bank account. So, like for you, how do you say, okay, this money ain't good, this money is good?
Well, I always try and remember what it is I'm actually going for, what I really want to have happen in my life. So when I was really first starting out doing all this TV and radio stuff, I remember people would ask me to do like things like, for instance, Londell McMillan, who owns The Source magazine. He actually had a meeting with me once, and he asked me about coming on and helping him break high-end fashion brands into The Source. But that's not what I was doing.
Yeah.
So even though I needed the money at the time, I still declined the offer. And it wasn't like it was a bad offer. It was a sexy offer. Money was attached to it, but it wasn't what I wanted to be doing. It was not going to get me further along in my TV and my radio career, so I declined it.
So one thing I always ask people, social media, do you feel like it's a curse or a blessing?
It's definitely a blessing because, you know, back in my day, if you couldn't get in Essence, if you couldn't get in Ebony, if you couldn't get in the New York Times, if you couldn't get in Harper's Bazaar, Vogue, or whatever, it was a wrap for you. You really had no recourse. But you guys don't need those things anymore. As a matter of fact, when you look at someone like Cardi B, and you look at the fact that she came up on the gram, and that is a way she got on Love and Hip Hop, and now that is the way Vogue is interviewing her, and all these different things, and she's getting all these opportunities, and she got a record deal. This all stems from her being outrageous on Instagram. So you guys have that opportunity that we certainly didn't have. So I think it's a gift. You just got to know how to handle the gift like anything else.
Listen to Auntie Bev. Check her out on social media. Tell everybody what you're working on and what you got popping.
So you guys know that I'm about to embark upon my new TV show, Page 6 TV. It's going to be coming to you guys on September 18th.
Okay.
You got to watch it. It's going to be on your Fox affiliate here in St. Louis. And it's super exciting. We're going to give you all the pop culture gossip. So we're going to be talking about everything from the Kardashians to Johnny Depp going through $650 million. How you do something like that, I will never understand. To, you know, Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt, to, you know, what's the latest going on with someone like a Cardi B. So it's going to be running across the gamut, but it's going to be good gossip, as in we're actually in the room where it happens.
Okay.
So a lot of the other shows, those people don't actually have any access.
They don't know for real.
They don't know for real. They just guessing like everybody else. We actually know for real. We're in the room.
So make sure you drop your social media so everybody can follow you.
Okay, they should follow me on everything at Bevy Smith, BevySmith.
All right, keep it locked right here. Only on Hot 104.1. It's Princess Storm.
Thank you, Princess.